let's continue playing Chapter 5 of Dark Chronicle. Now, I didn't get any more rewards in the fishing frenzy, unfortunately, because my other fish decided to lose in the heats continually. So there's no more prizes really, and we'll do that again next time. However, we've upgraded to the Super Core. This gives Steve a mighty 200 capacity. Also, because we now have that fish tank thing, we can make the Cleaner Pack, which gives him 200 hit points. The other invention, the one I was actually more interested in, before I realised the Cleaner Pack did that, Barrel Cannon 3. Oh yeah, we're set. The only thing I'm thinking about is I really should see if there's an upgrade to his core, maybe. But he has reasonable defense, even if it's now lower than the main characters. And I can probably afford to sell off the samurai arms if I build the things. Still, enough babbling. Let us continue then, but before that, we have some spectrumization points to attach. So let's attach 8 holy crystals to the Digihammer. That's almost certainly going to be where I have to sink most of them. So that means it's now 43 and still needs quite a lot. The Wildcat requires Beast more than anything else, so let's attach... No, we're really low on them. Right, let's go 5 and then start killing off some of the other stats it increases it does need. Cyclone and Smash, for instance. Right, so let's go 2 points of Smash, because in theory 80 should be enough based on the flame stat we know about. No, still needs more Smash. Alright, let's then attach Free Cyclone to end that, because... And with its Cyclone increased to 84, it still needs more. Okay, moving on. Athena's Claymore, 19 Simpsons points, all of them have to be Exorcism Crystals, which means we're going to run out of them. Alright, we'll do you last then. You need Cyclone more than anything else, which I'm more than happy to oblige, because, to be honest, they're about the only crystal we have in abundance, really. I think I'll have to make a trip to the future Starlight Temple and buy some more crystals once I have money. Right. So now that we've done all that, let's go directly to the second dungeon level. Mount Gundor, Stage 2. Has a red seal on it. Okay. That's an annoying thing to encounter this early, but let's try it anyway. So, Monica versus everything. It's a shame really, because I can't see new Steve with his new weapons. Still. Griffin Soldier. Provide a distraction to you. Oh, and we stole something from him. A Protector Crystal. And slice. And in this chest we find a map. Right, that's useful. We also know there's a little extra area we need to go into. Antidote armor? Amulets? Actually, if I've got them I might as well equip them. Ooh, I remember those. Magic Crystal? Ah, it's a bit late on the draw. They do a lot of damage to them though. Right, and over there is something else I can kind of remember. But we do flame damage. That thing looks menacing. I mean, really menacing, actually. Alright, let's try and just go for the Wind Gundren. You should still chase me. Unless I froze you, in which case that was a bit lucky. Okay, it's one at a time. Alright, now you're dead. Now, dodge, fire, dodge, fire. Yeah, you're not winning that encounter. And Athena's armor upgrades. You're dead. Well, this might not be too difficult then. Or at least we're not having the robots that the Red Seal had in the last dungeon environment. More Sea Dragon crystals. A lot of those, not really a lot that needs them. Well, I guess the Wildcat. Okay, so it's now up to +2. Let's add another bunch of Cyclone to it, but we might have to synthesize a weapon to it to finish it up. Depends how much Cyclone and Flame it wants. Meantime though, I'm more than happy to just increase Cyclone and use up all of those crystals. That takes it to 87. You know what, let's attach them. We can buy some more later. For this kind of sealed environment, we kind of need to attach whatever we can. Right, moving on. There's a group of enemies over there which could be nasty depending on what they are. Freaking soldier. Enemy sliced. Your dodging skills are impressive, however. I win. And level 2. Right, slice, and you are defeated as well. And there's a Geostone over there. Let's go and pick it up. But let's anger the Dark Mimic first. Nope. Well, we get some fire elements. Thinking ahead slightly, we should probably consider upgrading Monica more than usual. Maybe. I guess it doesn't overly matter because all of their weapons are about to be restricted, so... Soldier destroyed. And in this chest we find some scraps of metal. Always nice. So there's a group of enemies up here. Let's see what they are. I might have killed it. Not quite. Gotta grab my stuff now. Ah! Well, we got everything, and we got a lightning stone, and the Athena's armor is now +3. And we get our stone tea. Right, let's add 3 more to it. Gonna need, I doubt it'll need much more than 100. In fact, it doesn't need any more. So, it might need ridiculous amounts of flame, but I'd imagine at most it'll want 116, 120. Of course, we still have to beat both of those, and one of those I know we don't encounter forever. Comparatively, I mean, after this dungeon we'll encounter it sort of later. You've seen how much dungeon we've still got to go. Right, full blast. They look really evil at the moment, especially when blasting with fire. Yeah, not very tough, don't get me wrong, but they look the part. Oh, the other one attacked me. Ah! Ow! Thankfully they don't hurt too much, but ow. I stand by that. Now we won't repair the weapon because that could always be a weapon repair thing, and it's another one. Well, the amulet's going to be quite powerful by the end of this. Ah! And it's... oh, half that health. That was quite a nasty one. But that's why we have all this bread and cheese. Very soon we're going to be upgrading to cheese, I think. Well, this could have been a lot worse for a red sealed level. And while I have now upgraded the Athena's armlet quite much more than the sword, that's not a bad thing, really. I mean, I know I was planning on waiting and using backup weapons, but depending on how quickly each of these weapons becomes unusable, I might not need to. Though I guess the question shooter still would be weaker than the rest, comparatively for the moment. I don't know. It does have an ABS bonus. So I think I'm still waiting for a fourth one, or a third one of them. Ow. You're always going to lose this encounter, but still. Ow. Right, slice, 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 slice. And the soldier is defeated, and the level is over. Red seal has been broken, and now we can play Speeder. And there are no easy Speeder levels anymore. None. And that wouldn't even be considered easy at the moment, considering. With all these gaps and lava things and steam we have to avoid, yeah, this is gonna suck. Still, if it gives us either resurrection powder, some jet jewels would be quite nice as well, actually. 5 shots. And I think we might train the oops, wrong person, that's why. Nope, don't want the monster. Might actually train the Mingo a bit more, just purely because then at least I don't have the speed club we've got at the moment, though it might make it more tricky. I've got a feeling this isn't going to work, but let's try it anyway. Ooh, we got so lucky with that. So lucky. I mean, alright, we can't actually get to where we want to go, but yeah. Alright, let's go for quite a wild hit here. We might get lucky. Again. See if our luck's really in. It goes backwards and doesn't actually help us at all. No, I guess we can see it now, but we're relying on a bit of magnet effect now. There we go. And the speed level is done. At the very least, because of this fact this is a volcano, fishing is probably a thing of the past for now. And in this chest we find some keys. 5 of them actually. Which is a lot more than we're probably ever going to need, but we got them nonetheless. So, back to the diorama. Okay, let's see what we got on this geostone. And we can make the part power arm. 3 sturdy houses placed. 3rd floor of workshop restored. Oh, I haven't been to the future in this one yet, but yeah. Culture 24. You know what? Let's make it a sturdy house then. A brick house with a brick chimney and an iron lamp. And we're going to place it right next to the other 2, provided we can. Okay, forget that plan. What I'm instead going to do is place something there. That'll do. Place a brick chimney. And by the way, this means we've got a request done, which means, actually, when I go to the future this time, there might be some chests, and I'll be honest, I'm not going to be so bothered if I miss ones on these, because the area, you thought the, there we go, there's been a change in the future. And we're actually going to move Cedric in. Or do we? I'm not feeling Cedric's needed. I really do. So let's also make... Where are we? A great crane and a power arm. And these are upgrades to a house, surprisingly. So the crane can go there, on Cedric's house, and then the power arm can go there. So, let us go to the future. Because I haven't shown you it yet. Actually, are there any... Not sure there are, although I'm guessing the power arm and things will be. But I have to get closer to that. Oh well, no worries. The future! Now this area is ridiculous. There are 3 floors of this. Why am I not bothered if I miss chests? Because, honestly, it's very easy. Now, alright, you can teleport, but it's still very easy to miss chests with an area this huge. Also, the fact there's not a lot here. So, we've gone west, let's go east. Yeah, really nothing significant. I can't even remember what the requirement actually said it did on the diorama. I'll have a look in a moment. Okay, let's go back to the time gate, because apparently the future... As you can see, Pasnos is going to be huge, because it essentially sits in the middle. Okay, so let's go back to the past, end the video, and then next time there'll be another dungeon level. Until then.